Alright, we're at the start. We're headed that way.
Look at her shoes! You got the coolest shoes! Oh, baby. Yes, these are some awesome shoes.
That's where we're from. That's looking north. That's where we're headed. South. We are 200 feet in and we have a leak.
It's got a leak. Someone's gotta take a leak.
seals at the lighthouse. See him on the beach there? Alright, so we're at Sea Lion Gulch. That's what that thing is. And tomorrow we're going to go down that and hike along the beach. And it's high tide right now, or just about high tide, about half hour away. So the impassable zone is pretty much all that you see there, past there. And Cooksey Gulch is that gulch back there. That's another camp spot, but we're going to pass that tomorrow. We can't make it to that right now because of high tide. So we're going to camp here. Our campsite. That's where the bathroom is. That's where we're headed. Other campers and the seals. That's where we came from. We just finished packing up. We will be heading down that trail. This is our second day. We're heading along the Lost Coast. This zone that you see ahead is the high tide zone, 4.3 miles. It's basically impassable during high tide. So right now the tide is receding. Low tide is at around 1 o'clock or so, 1:20. So we kind of have all day to get through that section. And I'm gonna say goodbye to the seals. Been listening to them all night. We're the last ones to leave the camp. Alright. It's our first wet zone, babe. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah. Were we in the wet zone already?
We are, but
Did we pass?
I think we have to scoot around that. Alright, that's where we came from, back over there. This section's impassable, so you gotta go up and around Cooksey Creek. We're headed up that way to turn right. About an hour from low tide. This spot's This is low tide. Alright, I think we're around the corner where you could see from Shelter Cove. So, probably like 16 miles from the hotel. Way over there. And we're almost out of the high tide zone. No pass high tide zone. Looks like it's up ahead there. The endless path. Alright, that's where we came from. And the ranger told us about this kind of more secret camp spot. Back through there. Kind of a road back there too. Get access to fresh water and shade. And that's where we're headed. Right around there. That's where the inn was that we were staying. Our little sanctuary. All packed up, ready to leave. Heading that way. All right, day 3. We're a little past the halfway point, heading to Miller Flat, which is about 5.2 miles from here. We actually want to go beyond that into the restricted tidal zone so that tomorrow's not as bad. Otherwise we got to hike 9 miles tomorrow. So if we go a little further today than Miller Flat, we're good. Down to the beach, they say. There's Miller Flat. Should be a river up ahead. Private building back there. Leaving Miller Flat. Somebody bounced a rock. That's impressive. Alright, so we dropped down the second impassable zone, and this is low tide. It's 3 o'clock. High tide is at 11 p.m. We're going to continue on to Buck, another 1.4 miles.
Yeah.
There he goes. I think he wants snacks from you, babe. What's that?
Sleeping next to the most gigantic bush of poison oak I've ever seen in my life.
Poison what?
Poison oak.
Liz is happy. 9 miles later. This is what she does. 9 miles later. Liz is enjoying her ramen. That's a happy girl right there. Ramen. Alright, it's our last day. We just left camp. It's 8 a.m. High tide's at 11. And we have a mile and a half in the no pass zone, so they call it. Oh well, nice walk. Alright, this looks like the least passable spot yet. These seagulls look suspicious. They're up to something. Almost there, about a mile away. How do you feel?
I think it's that last quarter mile is going to kill me.